Oh, there we go. It was connecting. Haha. Hey everyone. We're trying an experiment, and the experiment is I'm using my Astro Gaming headset, and I thought I would try playing some games from the comfort of my chair in this big squishy recliner. And I thought, maybe play some stuff. So today, currently, I'm downloading Son of Rome. Um, I don't think I'm going to play that tonight. I was going to try it. I have Game Pass, so it's lots of free games to try and play. But I thought that today I would play.
Risk. Son of Rome is ready to start.
Yes,
3.57
yes,
GB of
I know you
36.96 GB. 9.6%, 55.44 MB/s. Game Pass. 100 plus
thought
items. 6 of 8.
today
Selected. Q. 1 item. 5 of
I
8.
would
Selected.
play some Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And this is a game that Starlock
Risk.
told me
Son of Rome is
about,
ready to start.
and this
3.70
game does
GB of
not suck.
36.96 GB. 10%
It's
71.81
actually
MB/s.
interesting.
Groups. 3 of 8. Applications. 30 games.
So
63 items.
hello to
1 of 8.
everybody that
Selected.
is watching
Games. Installed.
on
Sorted by AZ. Content. Capcom Beat 'em Up Bundle. 1 of 20. Press the
Mixer
menu button to get more
and
options. Diablo 3. Rebirth. Killer Instinct. 8 of 20.
stuff like that.
Riss, Son of Rome, Way of the Passive Fist, 20 of 20. Riss, Son, Killer Instinct, 8. Killer Instinct class, Mortal Kombat, Music Expert, Quiplash, 12 of 20. Street Fighter 4, Soul Calibur, 6. Sega Vintage Collection, Streets of Rage,
Phoenix
5th. Riss,
Wright.
Son of Rome,
Oh,
ready to
is
start.
it on the other
74.25
drive?
MB/s. Rock Band 4, 13 of 20. Games, 63
Oh
items, 1 of 8.
man.
Selected. Rock Band 4, the content toggle, installed, 20. Radio button, selected, 1 of 2. Ready to install, 43. Radio button, selected, 2 of games, ready to install, sorted by AZ. Double Dragon Neon, Golf, T, Injustice Trade Mark 2, Madden NFL 19, 20 of 43. Mortal Kombat X, 24 of 43. Pinball FX, 28 of 40. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy, 27 of 43. Dialogue. Group, install all, button, 1 of 3. Install Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy. This could take a while to install. We'll let you know when it's ready to use. If you have available add-ons, we'll install those too. My games and apps window, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy, Pickle, 26, NBA Jam, games, 63 items, 1 of 8, selected.
Man.
Application, groups, 3 of 8, updates, 4 of 8, selected. Q, 1 item, 5 of 8, recently installed, Diablo 3, Rebirth, Q, pause all, button, 1 of 2. Riss, Son of Rome, ready to start, 62.04 MB/s, network, 4.30 GB of 36.96 GB, 11.6%, 1 of 1. Press the menu button to get more options. Riss, Son of Rome, ready to start, 62.84 MB/s, network, 4.32 GB of 36.96 GB, 11.6%, 1 of 2. Selected. Riss, Son of Rome, ready to start, 62.84 MB/s, network, 4.32 GB of 36.96 GB, 11.6%, 1 of 2. Press the menu button to get more options.
Okay. You didn't just start the game, did you?
Guide for Liam Urban window. Horizontal system actions. My games and apps. Button. 1 of 3. Overlay 1. Window. See all. Button. Press menu for more options.
Yeah, so I was going to play Phoenix Wright, and
my games and apps window. Content toggle. Ready to
apparently
install.
it's
42.
on
Radio
the other
button. Selected.
hard drive that's not plugged in right
button.
now.
1 of 2. Blaz Blue Chrono Phantasma Extend.
And
4 of 42.
I can't
Son of Rome is ready to start.
use it
4.36 GB of 36.96 GB. 11.7%. 10.66 MB/s.
the cord's
Gunstar
too
Heroes.
short
14
to
of
reach
42. Guardian
the
Heroes.
outlet.
It's quiz time. 17 of 42. Games. Section loading. 1 of 8. Selected.
So,
Applications, section loading,
come on,
games,
Xbox.
games, ready to install, sorted by AZ, content toggle, ready to install, 42, radio, installed, 21, radio button, games, installed, sorted by AZ, golf, tee it up, 12 of 42.
No, I want Q.
Double Dragon, games, 63 items, groups, 3 of 8, select updates, 4 of 8, selected, Q, 2 items, 5 of 8, recently, Q, pause all, button, 1 of 2. Cancel all, button, 2 of, pause all, button, Riss, Son of Rome, ready to start, 20, pop-up window, add to home, button, 1 of, add to a group, button, 2 of 7. Go to official, manage game and add, pause installation, cancel, button, 6 of 7. My games and apps window, Riss, Son of Rome, ready to start, 20.09 MB/s, network, 4.46 GB of 36. Installation stopped for Riss, Son of Rome, Q, pause all, button, 1 of 3. Riss, Son of Rome, installation stopped, network, 4. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy is installing, comma, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy, installing, 0%, 1 of 1. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy, installing, network, 16.00 KB of 1.99 GB, 0%, 1 of 1.
Okay, this will take like 10 minutes. Let me get to some messages while we're waiting. Liam, why do you sound like you're talking through a bucket? Because I'm on a headset. I'm comfortably ensconced in my recliner. And hey, my multiple life, how's it going? Jesse Hernandez says you're going to really try to play Phoenix Wright? Yeah, it'll work fine. I've already gotten through the first case. Hey, Kenny. Hey, Ed. Yeah, I screwed up. I didn't realize that I didn't have it installed. Oopsie doopsie. So yeah, this will take like 10 minutes, but it gives me time to read messages and make sure everything's working. How is the volume on the Xbox, by the way?
Trilogy is installing. 356.65 megabytes of 1.99 GB, 17.5%, 72.28 MB/s.
I'm not talking through a bucket. I'm talking through a $250 headset that I didn't pay for because I have friends in low places. Actually, friends in very high places. Um, you can't get much higher. Oh, I have a cough button. There we go. Ah. Yeah, this is a pro grade headset. Actually, um, this is what the pros use. It's an Astro Gaming headset, and it's pretty snazzy. Actually. All right, so just waiting for.
Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy is installing. 748.42 megabytes of 1.99 GB. 36.8%, 39.57 MB/s.
So I don't, and you guys shouldn't be hearing NVDA, right? I hope not, because I'm kind of, reading dirty stories while I. No, I'm kidding. I'm not doing that. Trying to figure out OBS and it's frustrating. Yes, it is very. Hey, Abdullah. It doesn't really bother me, but why is your microphone audio muffled? It's not muffled. It's a headset. It's just this is the head that god damn it. This is the way the headset is.
Phoenix Wright
Yeah.
Ace
Oh,
Attorney Trilogy is
you know what
installing.
it is? Like he
1.11
said,
GB of 1.99
you guys
GB.
are so used to
55.9%,
Studio Liam
55.88 MB/s.
that you're like, wait, where's what's going on with the microphone? But no, I'm in my recliner and I'm lazy. I think I'm gonna put up the footrest here in a minute once this is done, so I can kick back and we can play some Phoenix Wright, and you're gonna get to hear me narrate it. So it'll be exciting stuff. I hope you guys are looking forward to that. You're gonna get some voice acting from the L Man. You sound like old school Gian commentary right now. If you watch back in the day sports clips, you'll know what I mean. Yeah. No NVDA. Okay, cool. Good. Also, some of the Phoenix Wright trials need you to move the cursor over certain things and a specific
Phoenix Wright Ace
photograph
Attorney Trilogy is installing.
or
1.50
map.
GB
Yeah,
of 1.99
we'll
GB.
figure that out when we get
75.6%,
there.
55.08 MB/s.
If you follow a guide, you actually it should help you a little bit. But trust me, the first case is going to take me like an hour because I'm going to read everything. Yeah, the audio sounds like some of the high end is. I'm on a headset. See, you guys are spoiled by my You guys are spoiled by my $200 Rode NT1. And hey, 17 of you who are tuned in. Hi, how's it going?
Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy is installing. 1.87 GB of 1.99 GB.
Oh, it's
94.2%,
almost done.
50.16 MB/s.
And Michelle is doing something. I don't know what she's done.
Ready to start for Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Button 1 of 5.
Okay.
Q 5 of 8. Selected. Applications, section loading, 2 of 8, select games, 62 item, games, ready to install, sorted by AZ, content control, filter, button, 1 of 2. Content toggle, ready to install, 42, radio button, installed, 20, radio, games, installed, sorted by AZ, the Jackbox Party Pack 5, 7, Quiplash, 13 of 20.
All right.
The Jackbox, Killer, Mortal, Muse, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy, 12 of 20.
Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. All right, so we're just Waiting for this to load. And it says, cool with me, brother. You don't always have to be on a studio mic and a mixer. Yeah, I don't like my chair. I mean, like, my office chair is a straight back wooden desk chair, and it's not fun. How do you make NVDA go through your headset instead of your speakers? You change NVDA's output to a different sound card. All right. So who is ready for some Ace Attorney? Our name is Phoenix Wright. Originally, they're going to name him Roger Wright, but they felt it would be too similar to Roger Rabbit.
Guide for Liam Irvin. Who are you? Window. Who are you? Liam Irvin. Sign in. Button. 1 of 2.
Liam Irvin. That's who I am. All right. Phoenix Wright. Capcom. Something production. All right. Continue. Oh, we're going to start a new game. All right. So let me know too how the sounds are. This is not a game that really relies on too much sound. Like I said, I will be reading a lot. Okay. New game. Wait, there's a new game. Oh. Come on. Okay, so we're going to start with... That's kind of... You can pick which one you want to do. We're going to do Ace Attorney 1. Alright. Episode 1. The first turnabout. Oh, we can actually... Oh, we can actually do... We can start with the second one if we want to. We're going to do Episode 1. Play the first turnabout? Yes, please. Ooh, it's dark and creepy. Now, I won't be able to describe the scenery or anything, but I will read the text. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. All right. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Wait, I need a voice for Phoenix. Okay. Go, Gadget Copter. Boy, am I nervous. Mia says, right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Ooh, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. I gotta wait till they stop scrolling to read the screen. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Oh. It's over. My life, everything. It's all over. Mia's like, huh? Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. That's despair. Oh. What cool thing about this game is the controller vibrates when there's like exclamation points. So I think he's yelling. I'm not yelling because it's 11 at night, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick. Well, by the way, his name is Larry Butts. Just so you know. Nick. Hey! Hey there, Larry! Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away? Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. Yep. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school has a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case. To clear his name. Yowzers, Chief. And that's just what I'm going to do. August 3rd, 10 o'clock a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. All right, so I'm going to check messages really quick. Hopefully you guys are enjoying my... Yeah, more like panicking, I know. The game audio is way louder than I am. Oh, is it? All right, we'll try that. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I turned it down. We'll try it now. Sorry about that, guys. Yowzers, guys. I apologize. All right, hold on. I'm gonna now that we know we're playing this game, let me post really quick on Twitter. God, poop it. The hills are alive with the sound of music. Checking. Just throwing a link in. The Skype group. By the way, we have a Discord server now. So if you guys use Discord, I can post a link later in the chat, or I can post it on somewhere. All right, there we go. Sean says you have awesome narration. I could totally listen to your voice in an audiobook. Well, thank you, Sean. Go, gadget moneymaker. Yeah, I nudged it down a little bit because it is a little loud. John, okay. For everyone that's asking, why is your voice sound low? I am using a headset because I am in my recliner and I'm lazy. I don't feel like sitting at my chair. Oh yeah, I need to put my footrest up actually. Ah, there we go. Now, oh, now I'm really reclining. There we go. Okay. I am living in the lap of luxury, you guys. I always forget my chair can do this. I actually could have pulled it forward a little bit more and really reclined, but this is okay. All right. So just catching up on messages. Riley says I still think the first case is one of my favorites. Oh yeah, I love this case. I mean, it just says a lot about the writing of the game. All right, here we go. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial. Oh. Alright, so I need a voice for the judge. Let's see. I think I'm gonna let you guys vote on voices. Ooh, should I make him an Irish judge? Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Yeah, I think our judge is going to be an Irish judge. Yeah, I might play Sun Room, I don't know. I won't be tonight though, but... Court is now in session. The trial of Mr. Larry Butts. Approach the... Oh. Yeah, the prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright. This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances... Uh-oh, that's not good. I think we should have a test. Ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hand shaking. I love it. Gives the direction. Eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Alright, so we have Phoenix Wright, Larry Butts, so I think pretty sure it shows Larry. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you, and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Well, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover. So many times. It's, wait. Uh-oh. No way! I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim, of course. I know the victim's name. I, just forgot, temporarily. Yeah, that's it. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court records. Just press the right bumper to check at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. Okay. Mr. Wright. Oh wait. Mr. Wright, what was the victim in this case? So we can pull up our court records here. Alright, so we have evidence. Attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this badge. Okay, then we have Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death, 7:31, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. So Cindy. Okay. There's EFA, age 27, chief attorney of Bay and Company. My boss, and a very good defense attorney. Okay, then we have the... Alright, so, knowing that, we have Mia Fey, Cinder Block, Cindy Stone. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? Alright, so we have poison, hit with a blunt object. Strangled. Well, it would be hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed now, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor, because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well done. Oh wait, I think that was an aside. His I don't feel relaxed, it was like, thank you, Your Honor, because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. First, a question for the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yeah, what's up, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Could you explain to the court just what that object was? Yeah, but the mortal weapon was this statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. So we just got new evidence. A statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Statue added to the court records. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the right bumper to check the court record frequently. There's the gavel. Mr. Pan, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant Mr. Butts to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? I love he says asking. Pay attention. Oh, pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Oh, yeah, it could. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Right away. Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me, ever. What's it to you anyways? Mr. Buzz, what you described is generally what we mean as dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Oh, we get new evidence. Passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7/30. Well, July 30th. Day before the murder. Passport added to the court record. Oh, a date. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude. No way. The victim was a model but didn't have a large income. It appears she had several sugar daddies. Oh my. Daddies? Sugar? Yeah, older men who gave her money in gifts. It doesn't say it in the script, but she gave them other favors, if you know what I'm saying. Also, I screwed up the voice. I didn't make a... Yeah, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, that's right. Too many voices. She took the money and used it to support her lifestyle. And, did other stuff too. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss... oh, okay, yeah. This Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Alright, so we have wait and see what happens, stop them from answering. I'm gonna let him sink his own ship because they remaster the Rebel soon. Yeah, I mean, it looks like they remastered quite a bit of this. Oh, this is fun. Yes, Chief. Oh, all right. I'm going to let him sink his own ship. I do want to see what he says. Might be better not to get involved in this one. Well, Mr. Bus. Oh boy, here he goes.
Oh, no way! That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Let's continue with the trial. So I missed it. It scrolled past. Can I scroll back? No, I can't scroll back. Okay. So I missed. He's not happy.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question.
You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Oh, and Larry, he... Well, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. I'm getting the voices confused, Chief.
Uh-oh, he went. Alright. I'm gonna have him... I want him to answer honestly on this one. Because, you know, he's in court. I know. I'll send him a signal. Oh no. Tell the truth.
Yeah. I was there. I went.
Ooh. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Well, Mr. Butts. Get me voice so confused.
Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her.
Oh, uh-oh. Someone threw an objection.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Alright, so I gotta get a voice for this new guy. Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness?
The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery.
Uh-oh.
He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building.
Please bring Mr. Frank Sahwit to the stand. Look at Sahwit. Here's Frank. Alright, so we're gonna, there we go, dude. I need a voice for him.
Mr. Solid, you sell... Oh, it's... you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? NVDA,
Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes.
Mr. Solis, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw the day of the murder. Witness's account. All right, so I'm going to pause for a second, look at messages here. Okay. Just checking to see if I'm missing anything. Doesn't look like it. You guys having fun? You guys having a good time with Phoenix Wright so far? I know I am. I'm having a good time here. All right, here we go. Witness's account.
I was going door to door, selling subscriptions, when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry, because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there.
Ooh. So the judge is doing something. Probably has a little face on. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. See what I did there? I didn't know that was coming. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sahwit was using was one of those. Your Honor, why is that in a separate text bubble? Oh, Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Blackout record added to the court record. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor. Oh, here comes Mia.
All right, Wright. This is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
You expose... Oh.
Okay, hold on. You exposed the test? Oh, the Hess? I think it's like you exposed the lie in the testimony the witness gave. Lies? What? He was lying.
When I talk like this, of course I was lying, Phoenix. Your client is innocent, right? And that witness must have lied in his testimony. Why am I telling you this? You're a fucking attorney.
It says.
Or is your client really guilty?
Oh, that last line I didn't say. He's an effing attorney. I did. How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction there. First, find contradictions between court records and the witness's testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it into the witness's face. Which sounds dirty. My bad.
Okay.
Open the court record with the right bumper, then point out in the testimony contradictions.
Okay, so now we get, so we have witness's account. Alright, so we can actually read back over this again, which is cool. Alright, so I was going door to door. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. So I can use the left bumper and I'll question the witness. Half open, you say?
Yes, the door was open halfway. Yes. I watched for a moment, but no one came to close the door. That's odd in a big city like this, I thought.
I see. And what happened next?
Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. And I saw her lying there.
Okay, so let's check the records. Okay, so we have the evidence. We have the attorney's badge. We have the autopsy report. We have the statue. Passport. Blackout record. Out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Okay, so we know that. Okay, then I saw her lying there. Let's check the autopsy report. Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death, 7:31, 4 to 5. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, so keep going. Going through the testimony. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m.
Hold it!
1 p.m. Are you certain?
Yes, absolutely.
He seems really confident. We'll get him, Phoenix.
1 o'clock. Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him.
Okay. Alright, so to present evidence, we bring up the evidence screen. And I think, let me see. Is it X? Maybe Y.
Objection!
Yes, there we go. You found the body at 1 p.m. You sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement correctly contradicts the... your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death after... Oh, wait. Sometime after... yeah, there was no one there to, no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this? 3-hour gap? Friggin' A, Phoenix.
Well, now I'm Ronald Reagan. Well, I got confused with the time. Yes. Oh, that, well...
This is trivial. The witness nearly forgot the time.
After this testimony, find that hard to believe. Mr. Sahwit? How are you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
That's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradiction. Lies always beget other lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again? Alright, the time of discovery.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Oh, I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program? Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do.
I've got this one. Oh, hell yeah, he does. Examination. The time of discovery. Okay. When I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice that was probably coming from the television.
Hold it!
Aha! Let's, Are you sure it was the television? And not a radio?
Well, no. I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one.
Oh, Payne. Wait, is this Payne saying this?
There was only one large television.
Right. I can't put my finger on it. Something about this seems fishy. Something about hearing the television.
But the witness has testified he heard the time. Okay, so I think we know what we're gonna do. Evidence. Blackout record. Ready? Here we go.
Objection!
Boom. Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. I don't think he's happy. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Gah! I will.
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sahwit?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Why?
Oh.
Wait, I remember now. I do a lot of remembering.
Mr. Sahwit. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. Matt, you seem rather distraught. He's not a happy witness right now.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sahwit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Hearing the time.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Alright, hearing the time.
Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it.
There was a table clock and the apartment wasn't there.
Yes, the murder weapon.
Okay, so we know that the murder weapon was a statue. Oh, and we actually will use. There's the statue.
Objection!
Yeah, I've thrown like 3 objections at this guy. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
You with your objection and your evidence. Just who do you think you are?
Just answer the question, Mr. Sahwit.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? It's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. Well, the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright. It appears to be the witness's testimony is correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with the testimony now? Yes. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hands. Yet, the witness testified that he never entered the apartment.
Oh, Phoenix.
Clearly, a contradiction. I love, like, this is where the Inspector Gadget voice is great for this. Indeed. Went into the... Okay, so the victim knew, the witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
Ooh.
Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sahwit. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain at the time. Oh, certain about the time. Of course you're gonna object, Payne.
Well, what's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Will the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with a clock?
That's a... I never... I heard the clock. No, I saw. I saw. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn! Give him death.
Order. Oh, order. Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim.
Mr. Wright? Your Honor. You claim the sound the clock heard, a witness heard came from the clock? Do you have any oh, fucking God. Do you have any evidence? I can't fucking read. whole case is running on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound that Mr. Sahwit heard was definitely this clock. Alright, let's sound the clock. Let's sound the clock. Now here in the court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. Alright, so I didn't... That certainly is a strange way to... Oh! Oh, cool, I see. I think it's 8:25. Oh! So it's, okay, so it thinks it's 8:25. Well, he is the thinker after all.
I think it's 8:25.
We've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
Alright. Ack. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sahwit heard and the actual time of death. Oh, Mr. Sahwit. Trying to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about? Well, it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case.
Banks is like, oh snap.
He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it. I was so close. Mr. Wright. Seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you invite the witness. Oh, I cannot let you indict the witness. I don't know what the fuck you're gonna invite him to do. You're gonna go to a tea party. Unfortunately. This ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sahwit. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happened. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do now.
Not so fast, Mr. Sahwit.
Yeah, I mean, Chief?
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think.
But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Right?
Do you think the reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Maybe. How am I supposed to know that?
I know you can figure it out. There must be some evidence in the court records. Something that can show why the clock would be 3 hours slow. Find it, and he won't have a foot to stand on.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
You say the clock is already running slow on the day of the murder? You have evidence to prove it? This is it. All or nothing. Yes, Your Honor. I believe I have the evidence that can prove my claim.
I'd like to see that.
Okay, so let's see this evidence that proves the clock was running slow. So the only thing, okay, so it won't be the reports. Let's look at his passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder.
Take that!
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, but 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock after returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her head in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sahwit? Oh, sure, I say, Mr. Did It. Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness. Hey.
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Damn it. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I'm impressed you've made it this far. My name is Jim Pachi. Jim Pachi Mishima. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, it's only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, innocent, I assume. And with that, this court is adjourned. Okay. It turns out that Frank Sahwit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sahwit left to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sahwit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. All right. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Ew, I still can't believe we won.
Right. Good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial, and on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
My life is over.
Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now?
Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Good. Wait, I mean, no! Bad! Bad, bad, bad! Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
But my Cindy Windy. Oh, Jesus, I can't believe I said that. That's awful. Gone, man. Gone forever.
Larry, she was a... never mind.
Congratulations, Harry.
Harry?
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent.
Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat.
Oh no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook.
Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that...
Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Won't that make you just want to cry?
Larry? Mia's gonna pipe up.
Are you so sure?
Excuse me?
I think she got quite a lot of you in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. Okay.
Oh, no, I'm not just sympathizing. Really. Isn't that right? Right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What? What the heck is she talking about? Okay, so my understanding is that I think the game wants me to turn things, and I wonder if it wants me to turn this statue. So I don't know how to turn it. the stick? I don't know. I don't think I have anything. I want my perfect score, damn it. Riley says he does sound like one of the stereotypical water. Or that, yeah. Oh my god, I forgot to reach out. I'm so sorry, guys. I got wrapped up. Brennan Cole says, I love you, Liam. You're great, but that's the weirdest voice I've ever heard for Phoenix Wright. He's only 24. So, I wonder what I'm missing. I want my, I don't know if there's an achievement for this, but I want the perfect damn score. I'm gonna go look up a guide really quick. I'll just get through this one. Phoenix, right. Guide, I just want to know. Maybe I'm just supposed to show him the clock? I don't know. I'm just going to show him the clock. Check this out, Larry. You positive you weren't just some chump to her? Oh, so you have to actually look at it to know.
Huh? What about the clock?
This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Oh.
Whatever. You probably just needed a clock, that's all.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, think of it what you will.
Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks.
Hope that made him feel a little better.
Right. I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in, ever. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah. Part, at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said,
Hey, Nick, this is good. Have friends.
but I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then. But that clock was going to soon be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry? Would be one promise I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. Save your progress up to this point. Yes. Okay, so I'm not going to do the second. I'm not going to do the second
Guide for reemerging window. Guide tab. 5 of 8. Home. Button.
thing
1
yet.
of 1.
We got through the first one. I'm pretty content. It was fun. It took what I expected. It took like an hour and some change. So it was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. So that's the first case in Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, as voiced by the L-Man. And me, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Okay, Phoenix.
Why don't you play another game?
No, Mia, I really don't want to play another game. Well, you could always play more Diablo. No, Phoenix, I'm not playing Diablo.
What about the Rome game?
No, Larry, I don't have that downloaded yet.
You should download it, so then you can play it.
Thanks, Larry.
Horizontal system actions. My games and apps.
Maybe I'll
button.
start the
1 of overlay
download.
1. Window. See all. Button.
It's
Press
almost
menu for
1
more
o'clock.
options. 1 of 1.
I have to go out later.
More options. Create a new
well,
group.
you know,
Button. 1 of 1.
on Saturday
See all. Button. Press menu for more
afternoon,
options.
so
1 of
I
1.
don't want to be up too much longer.
My games and apps window.
So
Phoenix Wright.
I'm
Ace
gonna
Attorney
start
Trilogy.
this
12 of 20.
download.
All storage. 93.1 GB free. 74.4% used. Street Fighter 4. 18 of 20. Soul Calibur trademark. Soul Calibur. 16. Sega Vintage Collection. Rock Band 4. Quiplash. 13 of 20. Games. Section loading. 1 of 8. Selected. Quiplash. 13 of 20. Press the menu. The content toggle.
I like
Installed.
game
20.
though. It's
Radio
fun.
button. Selected. 1 of 2. Content control. Content toggle. Installed. Ready to. Content. Golf. Tee it up. Injustice. Madden NFL 19. 20 of 4. Mortal Kombat X. 24 of 42. Plants vs. Zombies. 28 of 42. Sonic the Hedgehog trademark 4 episode. Sonic the Hedgehog 2. 31 of 42. Pinball FX. Plants vs. Zombies. 28 of 42. Sonic the Sam games. 62 items. 1 of 8. Selected. Roblox. 29 of 42. Games.
Where's...
62 items. 1 of 8. Selected. Applications. Section loading. 2 of 8. Groups. 3 of 8. Selected. Updates. 4 of 8. Q. 5 of 8. Selected. Recently installed. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. Q. When games and apps are installing, you'll see them here.
Oh, okay. I gotta go
Q,
get it.
5 of 8. Select Game Pass.
So
Section
you go
loading.
to Game
6 of 8.
Pass
Game
here.
Pass. Ready to install. Sorted
You
by AZ.
can
The search. Button.
actually
Content. After arc. Below. 17 of 200. Braid. Costume
see
Quest 2.
all
20.
the Game
Dead Island.
Pass games.
Descender. Double Dragon Neon. 45 of 200. And Fable Anniversary. 49 of 2. Halo 5. Guardians. 73. Halo. Hexic 2. 81. Just Kingdom 2 Crowns. Layers of Fear. 100. Lego Registered. Life is Strange. The Maw. 100. Metal Slug XX. Minecraft. 100. Mud Runner. 100. And N Plus. 120. Onrush Trademark. 100. Payday 2. Crime Wave. Pro Evolution Soccer 2009. Record. 145 of 200. And Resident Evil 5. 100. Rhyme. 100. Rise and Shine. 148. Rhyme. 147 of 200. And Rise and Shine. 148 of 2. Ruiner. Rocket League. Robocraft Infinity. Rise of the Tomb Raider. Game Pass. Section loading. 6 of 8.
Where the
Selected.
hell is it?
Rise of the Tomb Raider. 149. Rush. A Disney Pixar Adventure. Rise of the Tomb. Record. 100. Resident Evil 5. Rhyme. 100. Rise and Shine. 148. Rhyme. 147. Rocket League Registered. Ruiner. 152 of 200. Saints Row Registered. Saints Row 4. Riss. Son of Rush.
Oh,
A
there
Disney.
it is.
Riss. Son of Rome. 154 of 200. Pop-up window. Install. Button. Riss. Son of Rome. My
Okay.
games. Saints Row 4.
So,
Re-elected.
I'm told this is a
154
pretty
of
cool
205.
game. I don't know how
Riss. Son of Rome
playable it
installing.
is.
Comma.
But it's a game I want to check out at some point. And since I have Game Pass, I might as well. Also, thanks to my friends in high places for Game Pass and the headset I'm on, even though you guys are complaining about its microphone. Still a kick-ass microphone. Still a kick-ass headset. I love this thing. So I'm going to end, I think. I've been here for almost 2 hours. We played some Phoenix Wright. We had some fun times. You guys had a good time. I know I did. Thank you all for being here. I will see you guys later. As always, thanks for watching and or listening.